almost impossible to take interest in what the characters do or the events they get into. One reason for this is the lack of character specificity. The way we meet the hero is that she's working as an expert mechanic on this cargo ship, but her being a mechanic isn't a real thing. She uses her droid to fix one module, and that's pretty much it. The mechanic aspect doesn't come more into play, not in this first episode or the later ones, except for the droid maybe once or twice being used as a magical Swiss Army knife.
The droid would not be able to fix the ship without someone or something carrying it outside of the ship. The droid is only a tool droid that cannot really move on its own. You can say this is stupid and dangerous, and you're probably right, because it's a corrupt company that's using people in dangerous situations to possibly shave some cash. Also, yes, a tool is being used as a tool. And are you sure you could have done that? Do you know how this droid works?
Off. Nice that you're interrupting him during his argument. Second, when did he ever talk about the company that she worked for? You literally can't find that clip in any parts of the video. Interjection literally means nothing to the overall video. Why did you even say any of this?
The only special thing about the hero to take interest in is that she's a former Jedi student who left the Order for reasons unknown. And even that's not a real thing.
Left the Order for reasons unknown. This is literally explained within the show. She got too attached to her witch cult and decided to leave because of that. You know, given how she was under the impression of her sister dying. Are you not going to mention this?
Osha lost both her mothers and her sister and blamed her sister for killing their family. She cannot let go of these attachments, and that caused her to leave the Order. Sounds pretty familiar.
It sounds just like Max Rebo! I guess Film Man forgot what poetry was and why it rhymes.
Again, it's like poetry, so if they rhyme.
She's not used.
You just sit through that entire point and be like, why is that point in the video? To show that their video was not structured well. Have Toganium make a point, an actually okay, decent argument, then have Creeper randomly add a 10-second interval that does nothing. They had just had Toganium's summary. It would have been totally fine with the joke. Also, nice that you guys keep interrupting him during the middle of his points.
Using her Jedi skills or choosing not to use them because they're a trauma for her or something. No, she tries to use the Force once and fails, and that's it.
So believing that your sister died right before joining the Jedi is not a trauma? Get a load of this guy. Also, she probably lost touch with the Force because she has been separated from the Jedi for so long. That's definitely a possibility.
We see Osha have what seems to be panic attacks from the show. That sounds like she might have some trauma to me.
Is there a lore reason why Filmento forgot this? Is he stupid?
You see, this is a reference to Batman Arkham World.
The only
First, Toganium, did Anakin lose touch with the Force after he left the Jedi? I find it funny. She's supposed to have trauma from the Jedi because her sister died before he joined. That's like someone's grandma dying before they go to Burger King and having trauma about Burger King. And Creeper. Oh no, she breathed a dramatic way. She has trauma! Filmento, how did you not get that? And of course, just making a random insult for no reason.
tangible worth and content she offers by being a former Jedi is that people talk about it.
Osha joining the Jedi Order literally sets off the plot of the show. If Osha did not want to join the Jedi Order, then she would not have gotten into a fight with her sister May, and Sol and the other Jedis would not have attacked the witch cult she lived in. Literally, if she did not want to join the Jedi Order, the show would not have
His argument actually does make sense, but Toganium's gonna ruin it.
happened.
Osha and May are literally conduits of the Force. Osha being a former Jedi means something.
You're looking for a former Jedi.
Your own clip proves you wrong. They are not just talking about Osha being a former Jedi. They are bringing this up because they know a former Jedi murdered a Jedi. It's really cool how you took this out of context, mate.
Toganium, what are they doing in that clip? Oh yeah, talking about it. They really disprove anything. And what Filmento is saying is that she doesn't bring any, ability. She doesn't bring any skills. She doesn't bring anything that could be from her training. That's what Filmento is arguing. Not that her being a former Jedi means nothing in the story.
Finally passed your trials.
I made 9.
A major concern about admitting you to the Order was your
She was a devoted Padawan. I trained her.
How do you know this former Padawan? I was trained to be a Jedi. When that didn't pan out, those skills aren't exactly,
Me when I get angry at dialogue scenes because I have the attention span of a 5-year-old.
But you ever heard of not throwing stones from glass houses? With this argument, your house is dust. Both you and Oganium have been interrupting him in the middle of his arguments. People with low attention spans now?
Altogether, the hero in practice isn't an expert mechanic or former Jedi or anything. She's just a character, and she could be swapped out with almost any other character without her scenes in practice changing at all. The one and only reason we should find interest in her and her scenes is because she's the hero of a Star Wars show. So look at me and be amazed.
No, I don't think I will.
She could not be swapped out for anyone else, as most people are not twins. And most people are especially not made out of the Force.
Also, this clip is weirdly made. I think he's trying to say he won't look at her, but it comes off as him saying he won't 20 million views. That makes no sense. Also, she never said to look at her. You just put the words into her mouth and then said you would not do it. Makes me think you're looking at her.
In other words, saying, no, I will not do this, only makes sense if someone told you to do something.
From now on, both of you might as well be rocks by how thick in the head both of you are. Like Toganium, head character, not actor. Are different, you know. It genuinely confuses me how you hear him say the only reason why we should find interest in her character is because she's the hero of a Star Wars play. Oh, look at me and be amazed. Hear that, see the visual gag, take the visual gag as literally as possible. Now not connect the visual gag to what he was saying a second before, and try to make fun of Filmento for looking at her. Honestly, it's pretty pathetic.
I mean, even the Jedis here are so void of special specificity that the main reason you can even tell them apart is because they're all different colors. No Mace Windu to bring attitude, no Anakin to bring individuality.
First off, it sounds strange to call people of different races different colors. Second off, these characters are different. Soul is an individual who does not always listen to the Order.
Vernestra, you know, the green one, is incredibly corrupt. She framed Saul for a murder in order to keep the Sith coming back a secret.
Jackie is a Padawan who tries to be mature to be taken seriously.
This is why she usually asks for permission before speaking.
And George Yord.
The Yord Horde was formed for a reason.
Yord for Chancellor.
May I ask a question? If I raise my hand, is that my personality? Because that's what you're saying here. Also, oh no, he said color instead of race. Oh wait, Toganium said green guy not even 10 seconds later. So, how does scheming show a personality? Please tell me how that shows a personality.
Oh, it's the same mellow, sleep-inducing official personality with them all. The differences don't go beyond one being a bit awkward. Oh wow, super interesting.
Yod, put your clothes on.
If I had a nickel for every time you proved your own point wrong with a clip, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, yada yada, you know the meme.
Also, maybe we could see possible personalities of the characters if we could hear them. A good amount of the clips within this video are silent and we don't ever get to hear them.
Toganium, please tell me. Oh, this proves him wrong. As a sentence as ambiguous as put your clothes on owns someone's personality. And Creeper, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The reason why most of the clips in this video don't have volume because it's a review, which puts clips of the show in the background, can have some interesting b-roll. Everyone can hear the clips he plays with noise. Pretty sure being a rock didn't help with your hearing problems. So, conclusion? I'm gonna give some general advice to Creeper and Toganium here. Please listen to someone's complete argument about something before interrupting them. Don't take jokes so literally. Don't just add elaboration for elaboration. Anyways, bye.